degrows it, and we are back in the garden space again. Today I want to do like an experiment in the garden just to see if it will help improve my garden soil and my plants' overall health. Because I noticed with my tomatoes and my watermelon leaves are getting very small, and some of my pepper plants, they're not as green as they should be. So I've seen a lot of videos about copper being the solution for a lot of problems, a lot of bugs and health issues with your plants. So I want to give that a try. So I got this copper here from Home Depot. It is 25 feet of copper wire. That's what we're going to be using. Then I got a stick, not a stick, it was like a wooden stick. I used one of these for one of my trellises a year ago or so. So I broke it in half, and then I'm going to drill a hole. Alright, if y'all can see that, it's a perfect little hole in there. Stick it in the hole. So I'm sticking it in the hole that I made with a drill. And we're going to coil it. Oh wait, oh, I cut enough. So I stuck it in the hole, and then I just coiled it all the way up the rod. So now we have 2 coil sticks, and I'm going to go ahead and just stick them in each of the beds. So I'm going to just stick it right here because there's no plants right here. Stick it there, and then I'll put one right here, and we shall see how they do. Alright y'all, so I walked around the neighborhood and I found these branches here, so we're going to see what we can do with these. These are pretty good, they're very sturdy. Now that all of our sticks have the wires on them and they all are facing up, we're going to go ahead and stick them into each plant. I don't really like how this stick looks. But it should do the job. It's not the looks that we're going for, it's the work that it's going to do for the plants. So over in this area we have the corn, which is growing absolutely lovely on its own. But in my experience growing corn, they always grow amazing in the beginning of the stage, but I never really get the actual corn that I'm looking for. Like it'll produce the corn, but not fully. It's never 100%. So hopefully this will help with that. We're gonna stick a rod in the potatoes. I'm gonna stick a rod in the onions and our other potatoes. I'm not gonna stick them in the flowers. I'm gonna leave them as is. Let's go through our plants and see what they look like before the copper actually does its work. So this is what the parsley is looking like. Parsley. Marigold. This marigold isn't doing so good. It keeps dying off. Take that out. Okay, this is the tomato. Again, we have the lavender here, which is getting ready to sprout. Not sprout, but like, I can see it's getting ready to grow out. Our cucumber. Oh, look at the cucumber back there. I didn't even see that she was rising up like that. And she is holding on to the trellises. Great job, Cumi. And look at the leaves. Look at the leaves. Look at that. And here is another cucumber that we placed in there. Go ahead and help her out for her tendrum. So yeah, so this is what everything is looking like right now. Let me take a photo. And then this is what this bed is looking like. So I want to see if these will, like, leaves get darker, because I don't understand why the leaves are so bright like lime. These are green bell peppers, and when I usually plant green bell peppers, they're more bushier than that. So I don't know if it's the soil that I'm using, or do I have like a certain pest. Probably these damn frogs. There's baby frogs all in here. The basil is coming back to life. The rosemary is keep dying out. I hope it comes back. Then I have the mint over here that's taken off. It's growing really well. Ouch. Then back here we have our 2 okra plants. Oh, she is taking off. Got a little okra on there. Probably gonna go ahead and peel her off. I won't. I'll do it tomorrow. So then we have some peppers on here. So this is the watermelon plant. Early in the video I stated that the watermelon plant's leaves are like extremely small, and each time I've grown watermelon plants, I've never got the leaves to be this small. So I'm hoping that the copper will help the watermelon plant, because I don't understand what's going on with the leaves. This is the oregano. But yeah, so here is the copper that we put in here. So let's see how it works. Again, this is how everything is looking. It's a nice little bell pepper. And here is the other tomato plant. I should take this shoots off. Let's go ahead and stick that. Ooh, this zinnia right here is getting ready to take off. I put a sunflower in here. I don't know why. So let's take that out. Again, look. What is this on my cucumber plant? Oh, that's because it was in the dirt. But look at she. Looks good. So now that everything is established with the copper, right now I'm going to go in with this spray. I put Epsom salt and water, and this is supposed to help with the plants, give them magnesium, boost their overall health. So we're just going to spray all the plants with it. Spray the tomatoes. They say it works especially with the tomatoes. So I'm going to spray it on the tomato plant all the way up. On our cucumbers, guys, see we're getting some white spots. I don't understand why cucumbers always get that mildew. What is it? Mildew or whatever on it. Spray on these guys. They're supposed to spray. They say you can use this to spray every day, like a daily spray. So we'll see how that goes. Spray it on our watermelons. Go ahead and spray them down. On our potatoes, our corn. I'm loving the way everything is turning out, though. Like, that looks absolutely stunning. That is what I wanted to try today, the copper method. And again, I will be back on here within the next 2 weeks to give you guys an update on how everything is looking, how everything turned out with using the copper. Cross your hands, because this is going to work. It is going to work. It got to work. You feel me? So again, thanks for tuning in to D Grows It, and I will catch you guys on our next video. Bye. Stay blessed. Can't believe I broke the chair.